And welcome into another episode of Dan Dan Tony Sports. My name, as you might have guessed, hasn't changed, is Dan Snyder. Joined tonight by Dan Beebe. Dan Beebe, we are back as the Dan Duet, am I right?
Nope.
No, we are not, because joining us for the first time since he has... How do I put this?
The end of last summer.
Joining us for the first time since his hand was a couple ounces lighter...
Yeah.
Is Dan O'Shea. Dan, how you doing?
I am doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Good to be back.
We're glad to have you back. Yeah. We've really missed you on the show. Congratulations again.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm extremely jealous of you because I saw that you went to an elephant sanctuary. Did you get to touch an elephant?
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, got to feed them. Got to basically pet them and give them a mud bath. And then we swam in a river with them.
Wow.
Oh my God. That's awesome. I've never wanted to go to Thailand in my life until I heard about elephant sanctuaries.
It was awesome. Thailand's beautiful. Beautiful country. It's now crossed off the bucket list, but what's been added onto the bucket list is a return trip because we both enjoyed our time there so much.
That is
Excellent.
Fantastic. We're so happy for you and the new missus. I hope you enjoy all of the benefits of being married, such as a slightly heavier left hand. You have someone that you can put on your life insurance.
Very good benefit.
Now you can file taxes together.
It's the main reason we did it, actually. Just, a little bit ease up on the tax burden,
Yeah. I mean, do you feel any different or no?
I don't know. It for a while, especially during the honeymoon, it didn't feel real that much. You know what I mean? It was just like, holy crap, we're married. Like, you're my wife. So that was a little different. But now it's starting to sink in, I think. But we were already basically living the married life. So now it's just, official. And we've got a marriage certificate or license or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think you've got one of each. But anyways, this has nothing to do with sports. But again, congratulations to you and the missus. Let's talk college football.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So this past week.
I mean, technically, you could be married to your team, I guess.
Could be. This past week, college football for the top 25 was not friendly to a lot of top 25 teams.
Nope.
We'll start with the Friday night games. Probably the biggest upset, in my opinion, so far of the season has been your USC Trojans taking care of business against Utah. Not that this is an excuse, because obviously
With a third stringer.
USC is dealing with their own injuries, but I don't feel like USC's quarterbacks were as big of playmakers as what Utah lost with the running back
Zach Moss situation.
Zach. He's so good.
Backfield stud.
Yeah, so losing him, clearly not good. You lose a huge dimension to the game, which really opens it up for Huntley. You take him out of the game, that team's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And we had said at the beginning of the season that we could see Oregon and Utah playing in the Pac-12 championship, both teams being undefeated. Well, 4 weeks into the season, neither team is undefeated.
No.
Yeah, Dan O'Shea, I believe I'm hearing the pain in that laugh.
A little bit.
Yeah, USC comes away with a win 30-23. Again, USC somehow quarterback gets fucking hurt, and it's like, oh, let's throw in our third stringer because, fucking Keaton Slovis is nothing apparently. And this kid just comes in.
He did go down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, Keaton Slovis is the backup. What's his name? JT Daniel?
First stringer ACL out for the season.
Yeah,
Yep.
He's done. Any update on Keaton Slovis? I hadn't seen anything.
Last I knew, it looked like he wasn't going to be medically cleared for week 5 coming up, but it's still going to go to Matt, third stringer.
Yeah, Fink. Last
Fink.
name Fink. Fink.
Fink.
Yeah, he comes in relief and goes a cool 21 of 30 for 351 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. No big deal. Right? Against the number 10 team in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is only tip of the iceberg of what we, of course, saw the whole week going into this.
Yeah. The other Friday night game, Boise State, covered against Air Force 30-19. That was one of the games that we were picking from. And we all picked Air Force.
We did. Yeah.
And we all got fucked. So no harm, no foul.
Goes with the territory.
Uh-huh.
But honestly, early on, that game was pretty back and forth, pretty entertaining, and you thought for the longest time they were going to hang, and then...
It looked like they were.
Yeah.
You know who else looked like they were going to hang? For the first, 12 seconds of the game, I thought Southern Miss was hanging with Alabama. Alabama, shocker, beat Southern Miss 49-7.
Still didn't cover either.
They didn't cover?
No. It was like 38
What was the fucking spread? If it was 38.5, they won by 42.
I think it was, let's see, or 30. It was higher. It ended up being like 7-4 and a half.
37.5
37.
was the line, and they won by 42. So they covered.
Okay.
Yeah. Alabama just completely shellacked Southern Miss. By show of hands, who's surprised? Dan, you're not even in the room with us, and I can tell your hand is not up.
That is correct. I don't think anybody actually expected Ole Miss to put up much of a fight.
Well, it wasn't even Ole Miss; it was Southern Miss.
Oh, Southern Miss. Yeah, my mistake.
I mean, they're about equal.
Actually, I did for some reason think it was Ole Miss, and I was still not that surprised. Southern Miss just makes it even more understandable that they're just,
Although
Alabama just gets these cupcake schedules, and this is what you get for the start of their season every year.
Although Southern Miss did announce this week that they do have a transfer coming in, a gentleman by the name of Rhett Carve.
Brett Carve.
Interesting.
Like rectal carve?
I wonder if he's related to Brett Favre, who played at Southern Miss.
Yeah, he liked the booty too.
Brett Favre just wants to come back and play football any fucking where he can.
Anywhere he can see cheer.
Just like Antonio Brown re-enrolling at Central Michigan. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyways. Southern Miss is, at this point, the fact that Southern Miss and Alabama are playing each other when you've got conferences going into conference play already is kind of a fucking joke. I don't get it.
That
I don't
must be
like
an
it.
automatic line for them. Alabama 37.5
Is that their
every week.
Yeah.
Seems to be, yeah.
Another game that I'm sure we were all surprised by was LSU 66, Vanderbilt 38. I was surprised that Vandy put up 38 on them. I was. I'm not surprised by the 66. But Vandy putting up 38 on LSU, showing some weakness in the armor there. Who knows? Who knows?
Vandy's going to play teams tough. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Well, I mean, if there were a College Bowl quiz-a-thon, I would take Vanderbilt over LSU every day. Another just complete ass-kicking that I'm sure no one was surprised by. Florida beat Tennessee 34-3.
Yep. Tennessee, a bad football team.
Who is worse at their respective level? The Tennessee Volunteers or the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah, I still gotta say the Dolphins. I think.
You think the Dolphins are a worse pro team than Tennessee as a college team?
I would tend to agree with that right now. Miami's just not putting out the product that should be expected from a pro team.
No.
And, they're not alone. So, Tennessee, the college, just putting it out as a college team, Tennessee's probably somewhere in the middle of the pack.
Okay, so let's change it. A Power 5 team.
Okay.
Probably.
They're a pretty bad Power 5 team. What did this loss make them? Like 1-3?
Yeah, with their only win against Chattanooga.
That's nothing to
write
home about.
I don't know.
They were put up 3 points against Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you, Tony, and I all put money on Chattanooga to beat Tennessee.
Was it to beat them or to hang with them?
To hang with them.
Yeah.
To hang with them.
Well, we got
Yeah. So
they lost to BYU, and again BYU beat USC. So
yeah, and Guarantano, the quarterback for Tennessee, fucking sucks. 10 of 17, 107 yards, 2 interceptions.
yeah.
The dude he played against, Trask.
Trash.
Yeah. He hadn't started a game since freshman year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And he came out and fucking put up 293 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Not bad for someone who hasn't fucking started in, 5 years.
That being said, even if he had like another pick or two, I don't think he could still bash him for going out in 20 of 28.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, again, he did play just absolute dog shit. Do you know who played like absolute dog shit?
I got this one.
Who?
Washington State.
Oh, no. Not who I'm talking about.
Okay.
But they did kind of.
They did kind of at the end, yeah.
Talking
Michigan?
about the Michigan Wolverines.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had a totally different one.
That was enjoyable to see the final little bit of that game that I caught.
Really? Enjoyable is not the word I would have used.
Oh, not to watch, but to see Michigan, suffer.
A lot of Michigan hate around here.
Wisconsin is obviously legit, but Michigan is supposed to be, or was supposed to be, ranked 11th in all of college football, and obviously we're way overrated.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how the hell they're still in the top 15.
Because of their name.